Hello everybody, my name's Nephilim. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Now, we're going to go back into the Institute and maybe there'll be another whole episode's worth of content here. If not, you'll just see this tacked on to the end of the last one. Or the current one as you are watching it. Go.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia are quite a handful.
Here we go.
Son.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Kind of hard to hear the dialogue. I must have accidentally pressed the left trigger.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further.
I'm not scared of the surface.
It's important.
Hey, pal.
So you're father's father, but he's older than you. That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require
sit here
our
for a minute.
attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very
I think
important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Right. Such hard times down here.
I would never disagree that life in the Institute is better than above ground. We have done much to ensure it. Now, we take things even further. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us.
So they want to
Thus,
start up
we
a
come to Phase
nuclear reactor.
3,
That'll definitely
and
get
to how
them
you
the
will
power.
help.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is...
That is evidenced by me wearing
While
his
I'm
clothes.
not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, There is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for
Oh
me.
boy.
Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental
Oh,
treatment
boy.
we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be
Jesus.
serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about you.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Okay.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Allie.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Oh man, I have one of those, but it's in my other pants.
You wouldn't recognize one if it fell on your head. That's why I'm going to retrieve it.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Unit...
Where am I relaying to? Oh, I actually have to go down.
688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
That's lovely. Excuse me while I sleep for about an hour.
Good evening.
Dippity. That is a cool looking elevator, though. Whew. So it looks like we're getting at least one more episode's worth of content. Yawning. So very much yawning. Make me a permanent enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. So there will be no way for me to do the Brotherhood of Steel quest line as this character. Well, I hope you guys didn't want to have to see that. I'm almost level 19. I've not heard a thing from Amy all day.
Guess we'll have to go through them. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting this. I guess it's nice to see some of our older models be useful to you.
Wait, what was that?
Target located.
Emma! Yeah, that was bad. I just realized there's gonna be a lot of guys in power suits. Shit. I should have gotten my power suit. I'm gonna get my power suit. Wait, first. I'm going to go get some. I'm gonna see if I can get myself a fusion core or two. Getting hungry again. Four, five, six, seven, eight.
We can
Dad
talk
says
about
not to talk to
guns,
strangers.
or maybe you want to consider something more up close and personal.
Martyr.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
What is this for? Jeez, I don't have enough for that. Save that. Get rid of any mines I have. One hundred, 224. 224 cats worth of fusion cells. That's all I can get. Exactly 224. Now then. Let me go get my power armor. Now that I got extra core. And then go take this on.
Try not to sever anything you might miss. Eh. Okay, so let me go around here real quick.
See what will get me. See what will get me some aluminum. That's for sure. Aluminum. I'm grabbing all this other stuff too, just in case. I'm pretty much gonna take anything here will let me. This stuff. Take this. Read the sign. That's probably good enough. All right. Now we're ready to go. How many freaking power cores did I pick up? I remember picking up all those power cores. Good God, I wouldn't have bought one if I known I had those. Oh, well, that just means I'm going to have plenty of stuff to go. Now, this is what I was going to need my power suit for. Nobody questions the fact that the guy in a big suit of armor just showed up. Swear to God, this stuff's getting quieter for some reason. Okay, so yeah, I failed that. Again.
Brotherhood sure. Guess we have to go through them. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting this. It's nice to see some.
Intruder alert!
Alright, I'm ready.
Secure the area.
So what other kind of grenades do I have? Have a cocktail.
Victoria.
Goodbye, bitch.
You snuck out a card.
Oh, I'll be pissed if the card I needed was on the dude. tech because it looks cool. How did I just walk up the stairs? Like I was apparently supposed to do all along.
We'll have to search the rest of the building.
Security's too good.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
As per your instruction, the beryllium agitator has been installed in our primary reactor on sublevel 1. We've also increased security on all of the key readers in the building, so you'll need your executive key card handy if you want to use any of the elevators. I'd like to go on official record that I'm opposed to accelerating the project schedule by distributing that current events hasn't had an effect on your decision. While I realize your recent contact with the U.S. military may be making it difficult to follow a rational course of action, I strongly urge you to reconsider. I thought this is exactly why you left Poseidon, Carl. Been monitoring the action for the reactor for weeks now, and the beryllium agitator is running at peak efficiency. In fact, I've only detected an EM spectrum decay of less than 0.1%. If you were hoping for a stable plasma reaction, it looks like you found it. Congratulations, perhaps you and the military should open a bottle of champagne together. As of this morning, Dr. Noel Chandrich was escorted from the building, and his contract with mass fusion has been terminated. His terminal's memory has been wiped, and all of his research transferred to our mainframe. Dr. Chandrich has been made aware that any attempt to seek employment at a rival nuclear power company will result in a lawsuit. As per his contract, his pension and benefits are now frozen. If there's anything else you need from HR, please let me know. All employees are invited to the 2077 holiday celebration. We'll be holding the festivities on the roof of our main headquarters this year, so you'll be able to dine with a loved one while overlooking our beautiful city. A full bar and live music will be on hand, as well as a special fireworks display at 10 p.m. Hope to see you there. Too bad. So sad. Should have been faster. That's what you get for staying in the lab all day. Blech. Hello, Nick. Legendary nice. You too. Of course you did. Oh, that was lovely. How do you miss something that big? Okay. Combat rifle.
Won't be able to pick this.
What do I do about that? Okay, so let me see what this actually is. This will be nothing but a bunch of mail. Gotta get there somehow.
power back on.
How? As much as I'd like to, I can't walk around in my suit forever.
Hey,
I'm listening.
go check that out.
Can't be done.
Allie.
Well, isn't this fun?
What am I supposed to do about this?
No way I'm cracking this.
Key. That's nice.
It's all day.
Oh, I am losing rev health. Not what I wanted.
Huh?
Yeah. How do you like them apples? Oh! This is better than the one I've got. So what other? That's nice.
Clear for the front.
Okay, that was actually a pretty good shot. I readily admit it. Here's my answer to that. I guess I kind of need to make my way down. I'm here. Walking fast, fences pressing homebound. Is someone there? I gotta have another grenade of some sort. No? I was afraid of that. You got a Nuka-Cola Quantum? I'm coming down. I'm on my way down. I just want your Nuka-Cola. Give me the Nuka-Cola peacefully and I will let you live. I will turn around right now and walk away. No? You don't want to give me your Nuka-Cola? Okay, fine. Let's see this guy kill you. Such a tiny friggin' gun in a giant friggin' metal hand. That's just the most ridiculous thing ever. Oh, and a cherry. Strawberry, potato, squirrel bits, release of green, red roach meat. There's you. But I don't see Nick. Yeah, I'll see you when I get down. There you are, Nikki. Your glowing eyes still look weird.
Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Yeah, it looks great. We're in a long, distant past. Let's wrap this up, shall we?
Excuse me. Nick has pretty much become my partner in this. He is basically my best friend in the Commonwealth. Cola. One lights. Okay. Second letter E. Okay, let me find a thinger. Dud removed. Need better than that. Tries reset. Try. Eights? No, that would be lines. Gotta find more special dudes. That one already. Okay, lines, meter. Frick. Try it again. Start with Italy. Train. Smoke. Front. Death. Alive. Couple of deaths removed. More deaths removed. Removing a lot of duds. More duds removed. Vital.
beginning search.
Okay, so I had no idea that was going to happen. Yeah, I had no idea that would happen. I guess I go through here then.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Jesus. Maximum radiation.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Yeah.
Something. I guess I should stop.
Please wait.
Oh, this goes through.
Complete.
Was I supposed to do something in there? Ah. Hello. Let's just gonna use this if I find an opening. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Eh! Okay, so how am I supposed to take care of this? This is gonna be fun. And this fell. Not a single text or anything from Amy in all this time? What the hell? I don't know. Oh, really? This is how far back it's...
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed. Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency.
Yeah, let's...
Wait.
Okay, just make sure I don't have to do all that again.
Examination complete.
This gun is very powerful. Of course, I'm out of friggin' ammunition. Yeah. Hey, Nick.
Hey.
There's something you need?
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Count on it.
We'll get to it, buddy. Have a little bit of time, but that's fine.
Open for business. Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure. Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, there's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the
We're getting some
broken
backstory here.
mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front
no
gate
kidding.
at all.
I should probably cut the episode here.
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get
that's
together
what Sean
and
was
form
talking
a
about.
coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own. Synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why would you want to live among bigots like that?
Now, I couldn't really blame them, given the circumstances. But folks sure started turning the other cheek when I showed up with the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for me. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing. Just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging it. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. With some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Okay, so apparently I've definitely run out of time for recording for today. Amy and Journey are home, and I'm being held hostage. All my followers who watch this, send help. Blech. So anyway, I got cut it here. So I'm done for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next episode.